There's 3 minutes left. They're into the bonus. The next foul, that's strong. Spain, a very good free throw shooting team.
Ayuso into the game, number 6. Could play more minutes today with Martin not here.
I like this zone.
Here's Ayuso, gets blocked by Petra Holeshinska, who's checked into the game. Holeshinska has played a lot in Spain, knows all of these players, including was a teammate of some of the Zaragoza players.
Yep.
And Kopsilova checks into the game. Passes it back out. Hamzova drives in and misses with that. They continue to put pressure in the backcourt. Pilaro to Carrera. And she's fouled.
I look at her and I think of her. I think of that last. Obviously, it was a great play set up by the coach, but Carrera put her name on the map with that basket.
She definitely had a moment to remember. Title-winning shot. Kopsilova. Oh, difficult pass. They're fortunate to keep it, and Ginzo comes from behind.
Ginzo missed out on that 2023 edition, but she was there in 2021 for Spain.
Holeshinska misses, but Hanusheva comes in, the veteran of this team. Gosh, I remember when she was just breaking in.
Well, I love, Hamzova's been out of it for a couple of Eurobaskets, and this is what I mean.
Here's a 3, got it! And look at the emotion from Hamzova.
You know, Hanasova, she obviously had some knee issues the last few years in her career, but she was one of the most athletic players I saw.
Carrera drives, misses with the reverse, but is fouled. So Carrera getting her name on the score sheet. They pass it down low. It's a layup to be made, but it was not even close. Pospisilova missing, and here is again Carrera catching it low, turning. So Carrera 4 points at the stripe. Zait Hamarova brings it up. Holeshinska passes down to the low block. Good footwork, and she's fouled as well. Good move from Czechova. Also the Czech national team coach. One of them anyway. So it's a 5-point advantage. Ayuso. A little bit of trouble with Zait Hamarova. Zait Hamarova sticking with Ayuso. Ayuso gets a little bit of space. And Holeshinska fouled. I think she sold that well. Reaching in was Buenavida. Holeshinska makes the second. Final seconds ticking off the clock. Here in the first quarter, Ayuso takes it deep. And she got into a great spot but missed it. Yeah, watching this game. I say I bristled because a certain player, Amaya Valdemaro, used to play, and I dare say she was kind of like the most inspirational player in Europe for quite a while. Here's Ryzen Garova missing down low. Valdemaro was the MVP of Eurobasket 2000, the Eurobasket Women 2007. So Spain have had some incredible players over the years. Carrera. Spain trying to run a little offense. They get a long 3 attempt from Ayuso, and it bounces in, and maybe they just needed a little bit of luck, a little bit of good fortune from the basketball gods. Ryzen Garova going up against Carrera. Could be a problem.
This is really the resurgence of Ryzen Garova. You know, she was great a few years ago. She had a couple of injuries as well. And this tournament, I think, has really put her back on the map a little bit.
Carrera with the pump fake. Buena Vida's pass. And nice job from Echadi. Look at that, Jorge Garbajosa. Maybe you're president, played for Spain's men for so many years. Meant to do that? I guess in a way it's kind of a good touch.
Yeah.
If you can get it off the rim, have it bounce in. Lauro gets it to Carrera, a little turnaround. Short, swooping in for the rebound was Buena Vida. Czechia suddenly a little lacking, perhaps, sense of urgency, and Echari misses the layup. The ball goes off of Holishinski's to talk about, including you, Shona, two-time Canadian Olympian. Here's three-point shot, no good. Holishinska thought about getting it up to Varachkova. Then Holishinska is going to drive in and make the layup. Good job by Holishinska. Buena Vida, oh, nice move. Varachkova just faked out there. Here's Holishinska, she just made a layup and now she hits the three.
Great job by Holishinska. You've made it. You said it. She's played a lot of years recently in Spain and knows this Spanish team well, knows the players well. She also knows, you know,
having herself a game. 25-21, Czechia on top. Varachkova drives right into the lane and lays it up and in. Well, this is a performance by the Czech team befitting of a team that would make it to the quarterfinals. I mean, they are not just here making up the numbers. They're showing they're for real. Here's the three-point shot. Got it! Buena Vida!
Buena Vida taking advantage of some maybe extra playing time without Martin in the lineup for them today, Spain.
Hamzova. Tupolova gets it to Varachkova. Holishinska in the corner. They're going to go back down low, and Ryzengarova, smart play. Carrera was nowhere near the center of the Czechs.
Yeah, it was a great read there by the guard, noticing that the big switched onto her, and Ryzengarova is going to have the small on her. Perfect pass, kept the ball high.
Hamzova just knocks it away. Out on the break, and she's going to go all the way. And maybe a little, we're seeing maybe some possession issues, some turnover issues plaguing the team.
Yeah, no, but I still think they have other point guards who can come in and take over for what Martin did.
I mean, she was playing about 17 minutes a game.
Yeah, it wasn't,
so
you know, she
like
wasn't playing
the
35 minutes. No, not at all. You have Ortiz there. They're young. They're young as well, and they're playing in their first senior competition. They're gonna improve as the tournament goes on, and also as the years go on.
Spain with 8 turnovers right now. Here's Tupolova in the lane. And some of those turnovers are not from the guard spot. I mean, we've seen Alwa Pham turn it over as well, so. There's a foul on the perimeter. This thing could not be going any better right now for that 6 here in the second quarter. Terence. Spain, vamos España! And that just piles on the pressure. I mean, Spain's defense needs to be good. They need to really start, you think, creating some opportunities here, maybe some transition buckets. Here's the help. They're picking up the intensity on defense. Eurolova. Chekova drives in. Oh, fortuitous bounce goes to Stupolova. 11 points to lead. And Ortiz with a spinning, twisting shot in the lane. No good.
11-point lead. This is the first time Spain have really been challenged like this.
Czechia, had the drive and threw it right into the hands of Spain. Now this is where Turin's likes to be, in the open floor, and she is fouled. Check. 2:01 to go. Carrera. Ortiz to Carrera. Gets it to Pham. And I think what we're seeing here with Pham is the hands aren't great right now for her. And what a break for the Czech Republic. They did not wait around. 39-26. And I was kind of saying it kind of jokingly, but it's true. The Czechs are playing Spanish basketball more than Spain.
Yeah,
the way they're getting out and running.
Getting out and running, offensive rebounding, they're taking risks, they're switching a lot on defense, but they're long and can get there.
Turin's off the back of the iron. Raskova with the board. And you know the self-belief growing in this Czech team. Andalova drives in, gets blocked. And here is the foul in the backcourt. Spain.
Get a medal,
well,
and I really think
podium.
they believe that they can get a medal. Don't forget, this Czechia team, they took, they stressed out Belgium. They're the reigning champs.
Look at the defense from Hamšová. And the foul called on Pham that she's gonna get a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
But right now her hands aren't great.
Yeah, and she has a lot of responsibility. She's been giving a lot of responsibility. She gets to start for this team. She's absolutely going to improve. She's only 19. You've seen her improve the last 3 years that she has been with Valencia as well.
Holešinska in the final minute. She reads it. She gets the layup. She drives. She's fouled. And one for Petra Holešinska. And makes the free throw and one. And the Czechs leading 42-28. Here in the final minute. Carrera. This is much better. Carrera, beautiful finish from Ayuso. Now will the Czechs hold it for one shot? Or can Spain perhaps pressure them into a turnover? Andalova, Hamšová has it. Gets it to Holešinska. She sees the shot clock. She gets it up and doesn't bounce in, but she is fouled by Carrera. Holešinska makes 2 out of the 3. And the shot goes up to the locker room.
I think there's a big difference going down.
Second half action is underway. Spain, who got the 3 free throws right at the end of the first half, start with possession. Here's Carrera, and she turns around and hits a soft little turnaround jump shot. Second time she's made that today. Now bear in mind, Spain's 13 of 13 at the free throw line. Free throws will no doubt play a big part in this game. Hamšová, little runner, and puts it up and in.
Patience, unselfish, aggressive defense on that on ball there by Spain, and rotation just a little bit slow defensively for them.
Turin from deep. Nice! Again, old Alba.
I want to say throwback Alba. We don't have to say old Alba. Throwback Alba.
Yeah, throwback's probably better.
2017 MVP of the FIBA Women's Eurobasket competition.
That was our first tournament together.
It was.
What a thrill that was for me. Here's
Czechia.
Czechia, yeah, that's right. He's got to get it up quickly. And a little runner. It doesn't go, but she gets the rebound, and Raskova misses, but another rebound, and the foul. And while they did score with Turin's, they showed some still fallibility on the glass, the defensive boards. Like she took an extra step, Turin's. Possibly.
0 step.
Ortiz. Pereira. Ortiz needs to get it going. She gets it up. She goes off 1 foot. Call to arms. And sure enough, Ortiz does get her first bucket. Lead down to 8. Poloshinska gets it down low. Good passing by the Czechs.
Dropping into that zone here.
They get it.
Spain.
Czechia puts it up and in. Well, they know exactly how they want to attack it.
They do, and I love the patience by this Czechia team right now. They're not forcing anything, trying to find the best shot possible, and they're efficient when they get the ball inside.
There's a drive, and Turin showing that leadership.
8 points for her already.
Karachkova, nice move. Oh, she threw her left elbow, her forearm.
As if anyone's going to take over the scoring brunt, you would think it's going to be Carrera and Torrens heading into the second half for Spain.
They switch. Ayuso. 3-point shot. Oh my. Echata!
Here in the third quarter. And Spain already back into that kind of matchup 2-3 zone that they've come out playing here in the second half.
This becomes now more, for me, a battle of the, well, look at the tactics, the determination, the battle of the mental side of things, because now the Czechs are being pushed. And first of all, great decision by Potachkova to call the timeout, and great execution to get them.
Yeah, only 20 years old, played in Brno the last couple seasons.
And foul called. This is the second, and first miss of the day at the line for Spain. Look at Karachkova push it quickly, and they're going to get a layup with Hamzova, and she's fouled! Like a bullet out of a gun.
Her best outing in a Czechia jersey, because Hamzova has to be getting close already with 18 points.
She is worth the price of admission today. Foul down low. Well, I'm sure she'll get the attention of Spain, but right now, Czechia showing some mental toughness. Here's Turin's getting into the paint. Nice handoff to Carrera. The Valencia basket, 1-2 connection. Now the other way, the turnover. Oh, beautiful behind the back pass, but Ortiz misses the layup. Poloshinska back in the game, and she's going to drive in and get blocked by Echati, who's become sort of an X factor in this game. Beautiful bounce pass, Carrera. That's more like it for Spain.
Yeah, this is Spanish basketball. Try and get on a run, come up with steals, push the tempo. This is how they want to play.
Their turnaround, no good. Turin's with the rebound. It's almost as if Spain says, okay, you want to play fast, we'll play fast. And it has ignited their own attack. Here's Turin's. She pulls up at the stripe. And the offensive rebound. And the foul called will send Echari.
Go to their bench, they have rotation players.
And Spain have definitely won this third quarter. They closed the gap to just 3 points. They were down by 11 at halftime.
Outscored Czechia 17-10, and we still have 5 minutes left.
Hamzova picks it up, handoff. Czechia puts it up. I think Spain fans probably feeling a little bit better right now, having watched this comeback. Still got some work to do, and they survived that attempt. Now, Ayuso, who hit the big three in the first half, and also the 3 free throws, has it. Spain can tie it with a 3. Turin's drives in, bounce pass, Ortiz on the baseline. The box out there, not enough by Pospišić. Magnificent at the free throw line. Carrera, look at that. Also, showing her points. She has been good. There is Verachkova missing it from the line. Spain, they can take the lead with a bucket. Ayuso gets it to the baseline. Turin's behind the arc. High arcing shot! And Spain have taken the lead! Confidence, experience, it's all in that DNA. And we're seeing it right now in this third quarter. What a catch and shot from Ryzengorova. Puts Czechia.
Again, nice patience by Czechia. I think they're getting the looks that they want on offense. But right now the question is defensively, how are they going to slow down and take away some shots by the Spanish team? 23 points already in the quarter.
Ayuso puts it up and misses everything and sent to an early shower.
Early, very early in the third quarter, actually.
Although it wasn't a close game. Lithuania fell hard in that game to France. Ryzengorova has it. Oh, turns, goes to work, goes up, forces it, and she is fouled by Carrera. Feeling that we had yesterday or last night with Turkey and Italy is going to be very sad to see one of these teams go out, because they have been playing some really good basketball today. Certainly Spain have in the second half, maybe not as much in the first. And Hamzova going to drive in, takes a tough shot, rattles out. She's able to, and it was starting to look decidedly dodgy for the Czechs.
Yeah, I think, a Czech team in the past, a run like that, I think really could have deflated them, but they were able to turn it around.
Raskova turns it over cheaply, trying to get it to Hamzova. And this time, foul on the floor before the shot.
And we know the winner of this game are going to play France in the semifinals on Friday.
Look at that drive! Ayuso getting to the bucket. Wanted to foul as well.
10 points tonight already for Ayuso. Making up for those missed points from Martin.
Oh, look at that. Getting it down low. The foul called, though, before the shot.
So they're not that stressed?
Well, they definitely have, will end up facing one of these teams. Verachkova from deep. And great rebound. Chekova, but misses the putback. And then she's called for the push.
The shot, Gary, you're a little bit frustrated. We've seen Czechia get into foul trouble against Spain early in the quarters, and you don't want to put the Spanish team on the free throw line. They're shooting almost 98%.
Turin drives in, misses the layup. And Genzo comes in from... Hamzova, oh, great defense from Turin. What a play! It's going to lead to a layup for Spain. Unbelievable play by Turin, and she certainly has become throwback Alba.
Throwback Alba. This is MVP form Alba.
Wow. A couple of costly turnovers here for Czechia. And driving right in, but missing the shot, Chekova. And now Spain can go back in front. Ayuso into the paint. How'd she score that? That was some quality right there. Look at her. Well, we've seen Czechia have a good reaction coming out of timeouts. They need one here. Ryzengorova back in the game. Holishinsky has it. Holishinsky gets into the paint. Bounce pass Ryzengorova. Boy, that is execution to perfection.
Execution out of a timeout is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach.
Well, Spain, Ayuso nowhere to go.
Oh, wow.
But gets the foul called and will presumably gets the second. She's actually she was a teammate of Holishinsky last season, averaging 6.3 points per game in this Eurobasket, but she has surpassed that today.
And they won the Copa de Reina, right, together.
Yep, they did.
Yeah. Will be Euro Cup next season. You expect a lot out of a team who ends up winning the Euro Cup.
Ryzengorova just put up a A very difficult shot there.
I don't know why she shot it with her right hand. She went through. Yeah, I mean, they're 20 of 22. Can't really shoot that much better from the free throw line.
Ayuso has 13 points today. Who is going to make up for Martine not being in? Well, certainly she has contributed mightily.
Yeah.
Here she is again. Gets into the paint. And goes up and is fouled on the play by Ryzingorova. She is out of the game. And makes it. Czechia now really under pressure. Holešinska gets the three up and she's fouled. Shooting the three and it falls in. Can you believe it? The Greek basketball guy.
Yep.
And then Holešinska misses the free throw, but nevertheless, her team gets the rebound. Oh, that was a dangerous pass, telegraphed.
Good job.
And they get a player with the youth teams.
And Holešinska, 22 points. It's already her career high in a Czechia jersey. It was 20.
Here
she
she
scored
is.
previously.
She probes. She gets in. She goes up. She gets blocked this time by Ginzo. Here's Ayuso from deep. And Holešinska with the rebound. Šupalova passes it back outside to Holešinska. 6 minutes remaining. Now Hamzova has it. Čechova hands it off to Holešinska. Gets it back to Čechova. She's going to lay it up and in. Great execution by the Czechs.
And they're so worried about it from everywhere. She's doing a good job driving when they're over pressuring her. And had a 4-point play opportunity.
Hamzova also with a career high today.
Yep.
But don't forget, Carrera has been brilliant.
If this game comes down to free throw shooting, I think Spain might tip the chances in that regard.
Ginzo, and flying in for the rebound is Hamzova. Verachkova back in the game as well. Oh, and Verachkova got her teammate.
Yeah, you should never really fake a back cut, I guess you could say, because that's when miscommunication happens.
Point of Vida. Carrera. Ginzo. Ginzo goes to work. Gets down low and scores. Excellent work from Ginzo. We were talking about her before the game. She'll be playing in Hungary. BVTK. EuroLeague Women. Hamzova. Oh, and an offense. 75% in the tournament. 3 of 4. She makes 1 of 2. Puts Spain back up. Wahoo cheering from the sideline. Spain leading by a point. Hanishova. Back to Hamzova. Hamzova looks like wants to drive. Here's Holešinska. Guarded by her former teammate. And Holešinska gets up a tough shot. And Hanishova, and again, great defense.
Bit of break, so she has the push at the end of the game for this Czechia team. Obviously coming in off the bench.
Can Czechia avoid fouling and putting Spain on the line, because they are definitely attacking. Here's Carrera, bounce pass. Ginzo, guarded by Hanishova. A little fade, oh, beautiful touch from number 20.
Nice patience.
DVTK fans excited about their future player. Here's Hamzova. Drives in outside to Hanishova. She puts it up and misses. And it's Carrera with the rebound. Spain with a chance now to go up by two possessions. And Holešinska is going to come back into the game. The next dead ball. Carrera drives in, puts it up, and is fouled and earns a trip to the free throw line.
And
she is just putting on a clinic at the strike. Wow, 15 of 15. Holešinska back in, comes up, gets the basketball. She's probably going to want to drive, pick and roll. Doesn't have that option. She gets it back. Here she is going to drive in, takes a tough shot, and she's fouled. But shoots it back to a 4-point game. Now, Czechia perhaps putting a little additional pressure here, trying to force a turnover. Ortiz over to Ayuso. Hamzova guarding her. Ayuso dribbles left, Gets into the paint, puts it up. Unbelievable finish. How she reached out, kind of protected the players. Ryzen you can see outscoring. I'm not sure Ortiz's scoring was necessarily the key, having watched this. And Hamzova drives in and misses the layup. She got where she wanted to be, just didn't make the shot.
And you can't foul the Spanish team, especially Carrera.
Ayuso. Ordered by Hamzova. Ayuso into the paint, over the shoulder pass, intercepted by Hamzova. Skip pass over to Varachkova. She hands it inside and laying it up and in. Czechia, it's a 4-point game.
They don't need a foul. They need to get another stop, but you don't want to take a risk and foul a very good free throw shooting team, Spain. They shot 81% before heading into this game.
They cut off Ortiz in Spain. They get it to Carrera. She's got nowhere to go. Oh, they called a foul in the Czech.
Her career, she missed last summer's Olympics with an ACL injury.
Puts a different perspective on their performance at the Olympics, having watched her today.
Absolutely.
Holishinska drives in, passes it outside. Varachkova for three. Got it. Gives them a little bit of hope. Best game for Spain.
Oh, easily.
Well, here she is, and now they're going to have to foul. No, she gets rid of it. Now foul, perhaps.
Yeah.
Hamzova, nope. They reach in.
I think that's a good foul. I think that's who you want to foul as well. Don't need a three because they're down 2 possessions anyway.
They get it to Holishinska. She's going to get it over to Hamzova, who puts up a 3. Looks for a prayer. Spain rebound. Carrera and is fouled, and Spain are going to win this game.
Good record.
19. It really must be.
Yeah.
And that's it. Well, Spain.